11:11 I am deserving of love and respect from myself and others. Every day, I choose to treat myself with kindness and compassion. I'll celebrate my strengths and accept my weaknesses, understanding that both make me uniquely me. I am committed to nurturing my well-being, fostering a loving relationship with myself. I am my own greatest supporter. Type 11:11 if you believe. Friends, you are watching this video about you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Being in unhealthy relationship. Dynamics that we can't quite identify or figure out can mess with our mind, emotions, and nervous system. But it doesn't have to. Learning to identify it is the first step towards stopping it. Then comes boundaries and accountability measures. Type 11:11 if you believe. You gotta train your mind to be stronger than your feelings, or you gonna lose every time. Type 11:11 if you believe in. 11:11 Lamb committed to loving myself unconditionally, recognizing my worth and valuing my well-being. Above all, each day I dedicate time to self-care, affirming my self-worth through positive actions and thoughts. I am a priority in my own life, deserving of love and happiness. I am beautifully flawed and perfectly me. Type 11:11 if you believe. The lack of respect was the closure. The lack of apology was the closure. The lack of care was the closure. The lack of accountability was the closure. The lack of honesty was the closure. Type 11:11 if you believe. Normalize trusting your body. If your intuition tells you something is off about a situation, person, or place, leave immediately. Type 11:11 if you believe. That one friend you have that you think is the coolest human ever, and you're so glad they're your friend because you find them to be so beautiful, unique, and awesome, but you also just look up to them in so many ways. Type 11:11 if you believe in. That one friend you have that you think is the coolest human ever, and you're so glad they're your friend because you find them to be so beautiful, unique, and awesome, but you also just look up to them in so many ways. Type 11:11 if you believe in. Your partner coming to you about something you've done wrong is not a personal attack. It's a healthy sign. They value the relationship and want to make it work. It's a heads up. You communicate, you fix it, you stay. That's emotional maturity. That's commitment. That's love. Type 11:11 if you believe in. You deserve a calm love with someone who is good for your mental health and nervous system. Someone who is your safe space, your best friend, and brings peace to your soul during stressful times. Type 11:11 if you believe. The worst feeling is when you find out you didn't mean as much to someone as you thought you did, and you look so stupid for caring too much. Type 11:11 if you believe. Please travel your partner. It's so beneficial to get out of your city, normal routine, and explore new places. Your person. Switching up the scenery, making memories, all while growing together is sometimes the reset you both need to grow the relationship. Type 1111 if you believe. No, it can be tempting to help people fast forward to the good parts, but you have to learn to trust they will arrive there at their own time. Type 1111 if you believe. 1111, I am a radiant being, filled with inner light and strength. I trust myself and my abilities, and I boldly step into new opportunities with confidence and courage. I am worthy of love, happiness, and success, and I attract these blessings into my life with an open heart and mind, embracing each day with joy and gratitude. Type 1111 if you believe. A simple technique I began using to reflect upon my friendships and relationships was asking myself, does the bond I have with this person strengthen me? Whether that person provides laughter, fun, or kindness. Do I feel mostly energized by what I share with them, or mostly drained? Type 1111 if you believe. The older you get, the more you realize it's not about who knows you the longest, it's about who makes you feel safe so you can drop your armor, who brings you peace so you can relax and chill, and who makes you laugh so you can forget about the stressful and exhausting adulting. Type 1111 if you believe. I think the best kind of falling in love is with yourself. When after years of putting others first, and now finally, you are starting to take care of you first. Your priority now is to protect your peace at all cost, even if it means being misunderstood by others sometimes. Type 1111 if you believe. You'll experience a supernatural blessing that comes out of nowhere this week. Be ready for it. Type 1111 if you believe. 1111, I am taking control of my life by making positive changes within myself. I am committed to personal growth and self-improvement, knowing that it will attract better experiences and relationships into my life. I am responsible for my journey, and I am choosing to focus on my transformation rather than blaming others or circumstances. I am confident that as I become the best version of myself, I will get what I desire and deserve. I am worthy of a fulfilling life, and I am creating it through my efforts. Type 1111 if you believe. Frustration in relationships usually arises after feeling some level of emotional or physical neglect. When there is mutual love and respect in the relationship, conflict and fighting won't be about winning or feeling right, it will be about wanting to feel heard and respected. Type 1111 if you believe. I prefer rejection over confusion. Reject me loud and clear, so I can know where I stand. It won't decrease my self-love or worth. I've been alive long enough by now to know I love me for sure. I vibe with me. Type 1111 if you believe. Sometimes you're going to make people feel uncomfortable if being around you causes them. Look inwards and realize they have things to work on / certain behaviors to address. Some people run so they don't have to feel this discomfort around you. Some will stay and do the work. Type 1111 if you believe. If someone is constantly testing your limits to see where you will stop being respectful and kind to them, remove yourself from the equation and let them play that game alone. Type 1111 if you believe. 1111. I am grounded in the belief in my life's excellence and my ability to draw forth greatness. I am advancing towards new peaks of personal growth and self-improvement with every event and experience I encounter. I am open to the magic of unexpected joys and miracles, fully believing in their capacity to transform my life. And so it is. Type 1111 if you believe. To be honest, the only thing that keeps me going in life is love. I have so much love within me that coexists with the pain, and I want to see where it leads me. Type 1111 if you believe. If they were sorry, they would have apologized by now. Be careful how long you wait for an understanding from those who take pleasure in you feeling misunderstood. Type 1111 if you believe. Addiction isn't just substance use. It's behaviors used self-soothe we can't control. Food, workaholism, pornography, shopping, and relationships can all become addictions. At its core, addiction is avoidance, a desire to avoid pain and feelings of unworthiness. Type 1111 if you believe. I love that feeling when you talk stuff out with someone and you both become aware that neither of you were wrong. You just saw the scenario differently. Talking really should be about seeing things from their perspective rather than the need to be right. Type 1111 if you believe. I love seeing people who have found the courage to be their full selves in a world that incentivizes conformity and complicity. Type 1111 if you believe. 1111. I am a lifelong learner, curious and eager to expand my knowledge. My mind is open, always seeking new experiences and insights. I am an explorer of the unknown, fearless in the pursuit of understanding. Learning is my adventure, enriching my life with every discovery. I am enlightened, growing wiser with each lesson learned. Type 1111 if you believe.